So today I'm basically just gonna go through everything there is to set up your first recording in FL Studio. For people that are fresh and brand new, if you have plugins, I'm gonna show you some really good free plugins to get everything that you need to get started to make your own music really nicely and really cleanly. Alright, so what we'll get started doing is connecting all of your units of your studio. So you got your microphone, right? Your microphone's connected to one cord, right? That cord is going to connect into your Focusrite if you have one, or there's a whole bunch of processors and amps that you can use, but it's basically your power amp. So mine, I use a Focusrite. Download the drivers for your Focusrite. Once you download your drivers for your Focusrite, it'll be easy. We'll go up here. I'll show you where to download your drivers. Alright, so this is where you're going to go download your drivers. You're going to look up, for me it's Focusrite, so I'd look up Focusrite, then my type of Focusrite, so I have a 2i2, so I do Focusrite 2i2, and then I'd go to driver. Alright, so Focusrite 2i2 driver, and let's see if I can zoom in here. What? Where's zoom? Trying to find the zoom in button for you. I can zoom in here. Alright, cool. Is there a quick thing for this? I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section. Alright. So you go here, you go to download, bam. It'll take you right here, right? And once you get here, let me make this bigger again. Once you get here, it's already on pick your brand. So it's Focusrite. I got the 2i2, so I'd go down, get my whole 2i2. Here's Scarlett. Scarlett is the people that make Focusrite. These are your different 2i2 versions. I have a second gen. This will all be on your box. So if you get the Focusrite box and it's like 2i2 second gen, it's a 2i2 second gen, and that's pretty easy to work with. So I'd say do all downloads just so you get everything, but this is going to have everything that you need, sound banks, everything. Choose your product by range, right? It's the same thing, feel me? Alright, boom, there's everything you need right here, bam. If you're on Windows, if you're on Mac, you do not need a driver. You guys got that? Cool, gravy, let's move on. Alright, you guys got that all set up, so now we're going to go to options, audio, and now that you downloaded your driver, there's going to be two new drivers in your FL Studio device picker, So you got ASIO for All, Audio Box, ASIO Driver, FL Studio, and Focusrite USB ASIO, right? So that's the one that you're going to do, Focusrite USB ASIO, right? Then you're going to click here on the ASIO panel. The ASIO panel is going to bring up this little box right here. What you're going to do with that is you're going to go simple rate, and you're going to make sure it says 44100. Buffer size 192. Then make sure it's synced. Alright, this is going to give you a 5 millisecond time, right? That's way better than this 6 millisecond time, trust me. These, same thing, you just set it up, you do your buffer length. Buffer length is best when it's the shortest because you're going to do real-time recording, so you don't want anything to sound like it's coming after the fact through your headphones. It's a lot to hear. Then you put your inputs in, analog 1, 2 for Focusrite, analog, and then your output, you could do your speakers right here. So it would come through your headphones, or if you want to listen to it out through the normal speakers, then you put speakers. You feel like your speakers that work with yours. This is Realtek high definition audio. These are my speakers and headphones out of my PC. So once you got that set up, now we're good to connect the microphone to FL. So bam, go. All gravy. That's just up there. Now, what we have to do is we have to set up our audio buses. This is going to be the quality of sound that you get. The first one, always do right click, rename, and then capital REC, right? Stands for record. This is going to be where your microphone connects to everything. Bam, make sure you press that. That means that this audio bus is recording. Alright, now that that's on, you'll go here. Alright, now make sure you know which slot your cord is plugged into. Mine right here, actually I can bring you guys down here, I'm going to show you. Whoa. Get this. Alright, bring it all down here. So, you can see under here, this right here is plugged into the first one out of two. You feel? So all I did was I plugged it into the first one, made it in the first one. Make sure that line and not instrument is on, and then I turn this up to about a quarter of all the way. All right. So now that you got all that set up, and you got that plugged in, right? All you need to do is plug that in. But now you know that it's an input 1 because I put it in the first one on input 1. So I'd go here, I'd click input 1. So now this is going to get every frequency from input 1. So since it's hooked up to my mic, it's going to get every frequency from that mic. So there's that. Now it will record automatically. If I press record right now, right click on record and make sure that it only has audio checked and enable recording markers. Note start time and note end time. That's all you need checked. You're not making beats, you're not adding automations live. You're going to do all that post. So only have the audio checked. Okay, after that, what do? Now you literally could start recording. All you do is press the space bar. You go to your arrangement page, press the space bar. Look, it's recording right here. Alright, I just made a recording. I didn't have the mic on, it's in the other room. I have to go in there, speak some words, and then it will do something, but now we got the mainframe down. So look, I might actually just hop into the mic real quick. I'm just going to say random things, and then I'm going to show you how to set up your first audio bus to capture your vocals and display them accordingly. So that would go like this. All you do is make sure you turn your phantom power on. Once you turn your phantom power on, click bam. Yeah, guys, this is my audio with the phantom power on. Yes, sir. All right. And now we have our first recording on the FL Studio that we just set up just now. Look, that took what, 5 minutes, right? Literally 9 minutes and 6 seconds. So you got your first audio on there. Now what you want to